kind words. You rightly pointed out that we must remember the Agha-e Baluchistan, so-called. It was, in fact, exactly 1 year after that we, Baloch nation, have been given the bullet-riddled bodies of Baloch youths as Eid gift, while the rest of Muslim Ummah was celebrating their Eid. That is the celebration of Agha-e Baluchistan that the Pakistani state has given to the Baloch nation. And let me remind you that after these Eid gifts that we were given from Doadar to Mastum, different bodies were given. Now recently 4 more young, around 20 years old, 4 more boys have been abducted by the state agencies. Their only crime is that they are Baloch, and they are living in their own soil in Balochistan. Thank you very much. Now, Jamshed Amiri, may I request you to come and say a few words?
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to remember our hero, Shaheed Balaach Marri, which he sacrificed himself for the life of Baloch nation, doesn't matter to be Iran or Pakistan side, or Balochistan. Today, in the Iran side, we come to in Western Balochistan, in each house, each university, each school, Balaach will be remembered with all other martyrs as a hero. I remember last week I was in the meeting with these people when they was asking me about, do you have someone that is struggling for the Baloch nation in your country? I showed them a video of Nawab Akbar Khan and Shaheed Balaach Marri, and after that they told me, this nation never go down. Of course one day you will get your victory, and that is true. But this is not only the Shaheed Balaach, we should appreciate that, because as already my friend mentioned, Shaheed Balaach was well educated, the son of Nawab Zada Balaach Marri. If he is staying in London or he is staying in Balochistan, he was living so nicely. He had car, house, education, everything. But he chose the way, he took the gun and he asked for the Baloch rights. And all Shaheed do the same. Even in the Western Balochistan, Shaheed Ashkani, he was graduated engineer from low poor family. He sacrificed himself and other Western Shaheed in the Balochistan for the Baloch right. We should get a memory, we should celebrate their memory and get experience from them. Our experience is we have to be united with each other and take part and tell our nation. We shouldn't make difference for small things which happen day by day in our normal life. We should appreciate their life. Shaheed Akbar Khan was one of the greatest Shaheed, and also the Balaach Marri and Lala Munir, Shir Muhammad, what was so. This is the Shaheed which always they are showing our path. They're showing our way to celebrate them and to be nice to them, to be nice to our nature and family of the Baloch people. And today we are here, and another day we'll be here to remember them and follow them their way and tell our people not only to celebrate them. Actually, the main course is that to follow their way, to make ourselves correct and correct ourselves to continue their way. The Baloch nation get the profit, and Baloch nation get their right as soon as possible, as soon as sooner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jamshed Amiri. May I say for you that in Balochi, the famous Balochi poet, Wajah Manzoor Bismil, it says, Dozo Dungrani Choli Namani Tida, Dozo Dungrani Choli Namani Tida, Jang Beat Lekaho Mangahani Pada, Sit Tawan E No Watani Taha. Thank you, Wajah, for your nice words. And now, may I request Wajah Mehrab Sarjui, Wajah Shuma Bek Chizi Kushir. Mehrab Sarjui.
honor the Martyrdom Balaach Marri because honor is due to him. Independent Balochistan holds deep roots in the past and future, and the flowering life or death for the future we share. As we share culture and civilization, the quest for independence takes a form of war because of the ignorance in the code and the permanent opposure. Iran and Pakistan mean the liquidation of the Baloch and the Baloch society after their splendorous past. It will mean the liquidation of the basic human value of man, meaning to himself as an individual with mystery of life, which subdued and shaped the modern era. Universal ignorance denies Baloch nation creative channel forward from the crisis and forced the Baloch into desperate violence, helplessness, anguish, into desperate remedies, compound of their darkness. Call it anything but a religion. Modern mind, progressive man stand against ignorance of and seek life with form of loving. It is useful to remind ourselves and others that Baloch nationalists inspire love and sincerely self-sacrifices love. Baloch nationalism is not so much to kill, but willing to die for the nation. Weston said, all that I can find to say is that a nation exists when significant member of a people of a community consider themselves to form a nation or behave as if they form one. Duty, honor, country were formed on battlefield many years ago and have never changed. Baloch nation survive and flourish because it has a language, culture, history, religious, homeland that fuse many will into a single will and demand reward and sacrifices on social life, on which social life depends. There are communities, the collective we, and social organ that thrive and suffer as one. Common culture bond a society together. The great unity of Baloch society can be achieved by sacrifices. Baloch nation is confirmed by common. Baloch nation is confronted by common enemy. Common culture is a method which unites the present member by dedicating them to the past and future of the community. Martha becomes scarred and transfigured as they are and join the community of ancestors. We honor the Martha because honor is due to him. I regarded Balaach then as I regard him now as one of the world's noblest figures, not only one of the finest freedom fighter character, but also the most sinless. Balaach belonged to the history as furnishing one of the greatest example of the successful patriotism. Balaach belonged to people in future as the instructor of the future generation in the principle of the liberty and freedom. Balaach belonged to present to us by his virtue and his achievement. The living Baloch are forced with options. They can find some secular path to the principle of life or they can fake the higher emotion, whole living without emotion, or give up pretending and collapse into the dust of the individuality. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Martyrdom, for your intellectual words. Very nice. Wajam Sarjui, kas pendek nadan milkatul boharam. Kas pendaga nadan milkatul boharam. Kas napu malawa nadan joharam. Wazia kas nabakshi aisi salam. Thank you.